From the 24th to 26th of January 2026, the ANC, they are having their National Executive Lekgotla Lapa Bosberg. So there's something that was mentioned by the SG, Secretary General of the ANC, Fikile Mbalula. Fikile Mbalula, uthi, on the 21st of March 2026, on Human Rights Day, they are gathering thousands of people for South African sovereignty, which will be protected. Like, guys, 100,000 of people, we are talking about the same political party that failed to fill a 20,000 stadium in the Northwest. And the food here, guys, don't forget, we are also talking about the same political party that went to Washington, D.C. to meet with Donald Trump and failed to protect South Africa and being bullied in front of abantu. Like, I don't understand, Uthi. Look at this video. Let me know in the comment section.
And then what is your next question, Kaiser Chiefs?
GNU expansion.
Okay, GNU expansion. That matter is in the works. GNU is operating very well. There are no challenges. We went to the clearinghouse. So it's a decision which is in the works. And at the same time, we are just in a good space. GNU is functioning properly. Ministers must do their work. Government must be led. There is stability in the country. I've read in the statement the green shoots in relation to the economy. FATF were off the grey list, and the European listing as well were off. And then the GDP growth in the last quarter has actually been registered. This is just good news. If I were to quote Bonang, you know, nati in our country, and there are prospects that except that destabilization called Donald Trump breathing on our neck. That's the only thing that is coming our way. But we can't help it. If it comes, we will defend our sovereignty. On the 21st of March, we will line up 100,000 people in the streets to defend South Africa's sovereignty. South Africa's sovereignty against bullying by the United States. You will be there, I'll be there. 21st of March, Human Rights Day, the ANC and its allies will lead the march in defense of democracy. 30 years of our constitutional democracy. We've got nowhere to go. Herbershoff has got 3 passports or 2. That is why he's a loud mouth, opening his mouth about us and the fact that we must be sanctioned. We're not afraid of America's sanctions, but we know those sanctions will be unjust. We're a democratic state. Here in South Africa, we constituted government, including with our opponents, within 14 days. We're a constitutional democracy. The ANC has not ascended to power through dictatorship. It has done so through the popular mandate of our people. And that's why we value that 40%. And we've got a government of national unity. He tells us that we must be sacrificed to Donald Trump and all of that. We've got nowhere to run. This is our country. We don't care about America, going to America, but we know American citizens will see an injustice meted against us. We can't be compared to anybody. Herbershoff has got to be who he is because there are certain things he wanted from government. He wanted me to give him an airport in Cape Town. I can't give that lousy fellow who doesn't have money and portray himself as a billionaire. He must showcase his billionaires. I mean, Rupert went out of this country and defended the sovereignty of South Africa because he understands the importance of South Africa. As an Afrikaner, you know, you always shout, Rupert, Rupert, Rupert. But Rupert, as an Afrikaner, a businessman who probably does not even like the ANC, but for South Africa, went out and defended this country. This fellow, wherever he wake up from his drunken stupor, he's on our case about South Africa, this, about this and that. We're a democratic state. We can't be threatened by drunkards and druggies. Druggies can't threaten us. And I didn't mention a name, I'm just saying. People who take drugs, cocaine, and wake up and want to guide the constitutional democracy can't guide us. They can only guide their fellow druggies who must be taken to rehab in order to recover. Democracy and politics of this country can't be driven by druggies, people who take drugs, sniff cocaine. And whenever they are high, they insult democracy and the ANC. ANC is not infallible. Doesn't mean it's a party that cannot be criticized. We get criticized because there is what is called sense of incumbency. There are things that are happening under our watch that nobody agrees with, others do agree. It is the task of the ANC to mend itself, and at the same time to be on the path of leading this democracy and not chasing people who criticize us. We don't have a challenge with that. And even when you say there are potholes, there's this and that, we are here now plotting the way forward, implementation. We know that the people are not going to vote for slogans. They are going to vote for what they know and what they see. And the ANC must then, lead as a party in order to come back.